Hello, hello, hello everyone. How are you doing today? Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Miriam here in the Paper Wheel Studio, the home of the Wheelchair Crafter. Welcome. I welcome all my new members. If you're not a member, please be sure you subscribe. There will be a link at the end of my video. Today, I brought you along on a little trip with me. Does anybody remember watching Mr. Rogers, how he would jump on the train whenever he was going to a different place? Well, we're going to jump on the train here, and we are going to head down the crafting road. And today we are going to take the turn at belly bands. I'm going to show you how to make a very simple little belly band or a page edge piece. You could also use it for the tops of pockets or envelopes or anything like that. I mean, how many of you have all these little teeny tiny tags? These tags, if I measure, I have a clear ruler here, so hopefully you can find them. They are approximately to the tip 5 centimeters, or I have it the wrong way, for inches. I just got this ruler, so I'm learning exactly how we go here. Let's see. If we put it here, it is exactly 2 inches to the point. And it's approximately, I would say, an inch, a little over an inch, and about, 3 centimeters? Right around that, 3 centimeters wide. So they're just little tags, not very much at all. What I'm going to do, you could stamp on these, you could ink them, you could do all kinds of goody things. They're shiny on one side, not on the other. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay these tags down in a sort of pattern. But before I do that, I've got these stickers, and I'm just simply going to put the stickers down on the tags to give them a little bit of interest and make it easier to give my tags a little something. These just about fit exactly on here. So I'm just going to put them down, try to get them, again, straight as I can. That's not something I do well. However, that works for me. I'm going to move it over just a hair. I said it works, but I felt along that edge and it seemed to have something sticking up there. So let's do this. I went crooked. Good thing about it is letting me peel these right back up. Might get to a point where they don't stay up, and if that becomes the case, then we'll get out we'll get my Avery glue stick there, and we'll stick it down with glue stick. If I could at least try to get these even. All right, you're on there. I'm done. You're on there. Crooked or not, you're there. All right, so there's one. I'm just gonna grab stickers here, some different ones, so I don't have all the same ones. And I'm just gonna get these down on here while I chit chat with you. And I don't think I'm going to even ink it today, so this will not be a very long video. There's not a lot of decorating to do, and I'm going to wait. I don't know what journal specifically I'll use it in. I'm going to aim for about 8 inches tall. Okay, I don't want to go so far that I cover up the hole, and I didn't, so we'll call that good. I want to leave the holes in them. I just think they add some interest here. All right, let's get rid of the trash in a different pile, not the same one I'm using here. And here's a different one. I don't know that I have enough blue ones, so I got blue and brown. That's what I'm going to do. I do have, some of them still have the little, I happen to have my phone pin here for my phone on my desk, so let's just see. Yeah, just need to push it out with something, and that worked fine. My daughter's trying to run away to the floor. I'm not gonna let him. They like to do that, especially when I'm busy in the craft room and trying to get a bunch of things done. When you do a lot of inking and crafting, this is what happens to your nails. You like my nice gray-blue fingernail? That's the what the Stormy Sky Distress ink turns out to be. Well, all of them are coming up, but this one doesn't seem to want to separate. Let's try this. There we go. Got it. It's partly why I do not like long fingernails, because I can't get any stickers off, or I just get all tangled up in them when I'm trying to do crafts. Okay, so now I got that. I don't know. I'm going to do about 10 of these. There's 3. I got a whole pile here, but I think I'm going to shoot for 10. Let's see. Don't believe I have that one yet. So I'll put it down. Here's one that has the... You can get these things in bulk. In fact, some, I got to be careful. These are like super duper thick. So if you're going to make a tag belly band, then you might want to use the thicker ones or back what you have on cardstock. If you didn't have them and you have a punch that will punch them, I would simply punch them out of cardstock, because you don't want these to be flimsy, since it's, you know, going to be a belly band. You want to be able, you want it sturdy enough that when you go to put something in there, you're not going to tear your belly band all up. Wow. Try this again. Amazing. Any other time you can get stickers off, you get on a video and you're all thumbs, so to speak. None of your fingers want to work, at least mine don't. You know, of course, when you're on video, and, you know, honestly, it's not going to matter if you get them upside down or not. Just be careful when you glue them in that you're not gluing them on upside down. It might look a little funny for your belly band. Okay, now we have 4. Let's see what other stickers. Hopefully I've got enough out here to use. Let's see what other ones I have here. Oh, there's a back one. Hope I have got 10 out. I should have. Let's see. This one is, I believe, it's the same as that. So let's not use 2 the same right now. Let's try to get something different. Here is one I can use. Most of these stickers, there were a few solids in this bunch. Like there's a tan one, and I think there was a green solid somewhere, but most of them were blue and brown, actually. I'm sticking mine down on the shiny side to kind of cover it with the sticker, even though the stickers have a little bit of shininess. If you're concerned your stickers will not adhere, you can always put some glue stick under them, or some other kind of glue of your choice. And this one actually is going to need to be glued down, so I think for this one, because it is shiny, I'm going to use my PVA glue to put it down rather than my glue stick. It will do, it adheres stronger, I think, than the glue stick. Nobody should be trying to tear them apart anyway, but this one doesn't have any adhesive on it at all, so we shall put some down and stick it on here. It kind of matches the others, though it's not, you know, exactly shiny or anything, but it matches the others. So that will be a good one. I'm going to turn it upside down so that the weight of the tag will help that to stay in place for a few. Oh, here's a ticket one. I have not gotten one that said ticket. Oops, that slid on me. Slid bad. Look at that. Let's see if we can slide that baby back. I don't know how that happened. All I did was turn it upside down, and it, guess I'll leave it laying face up. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to put it upside down. So, how's everybody doing today? I hope you can get in your craft room and get you some crafting done, or just simply play with some papers. Don't be afraid. It's only paper. If you're afraid to start your first journal, just get in there and do it. Because the more you try to think about it, you'll overthink yourself out of doing it. You just got to get in there and give it a shot. Use junk mail for your first one if you are afraid it might not turn out. Just use some copy paper and junk mail. Junk mail is one of the best places that you can get free journaling supplies. They cost you nothing. Those envelopes, if you pay your bills online, those envelopes that they send you, here I go again, obsessing about it being straight. Let me see here. Hopefully I can do a better job this time, then I don't have to keep pulling it up. Even if I make mistakes in the craft room, I like to show you what I do. I think you can learn from them and see how I fix them. We can always learn and from others' mistakes. And I don't know if you're like me. When I'm watching a video, if I see somebody doing something, I actually start talking to the person. No, don't put it there, put it here. Or when they say, do you like this? Yeah, I like that. Like they can really hear me. There's 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to do 3 more. And then we'll start our constructions. Let me get the 3 out here. See what stickers I have left. Make sure I only have 1. Turn them all the same way. Probably could have done this to begin with, and it might have been a lot easier when I started sticking these on, but that's all right. I've already got this many done now. Ooh, look at that green one. I think what I'm going to do for these 3, just for a little bit of variety, I'm going to use these 2 different colored ones and my green one here. Let's see what this one, another tan one. So I think I'm going to do these 3. That'll give me some variety in my project. Then I'll show you how we're going to put them together and get that taken care of. Again, I would probably, which I am going to, not I will probably, I'm going to ink this when it's completely done. I don't need each individual tag inked. I want to ink all the outsides of the edges. So, be sure I get these on here fairly straight. And I'll do my inking, like I said, when I'm all done. That way, whatever journal I end up putting this in, it can ink it to that appropriate journal. So, let's see. Only got a couple more here. Is that my backing for something, or is that another sticker? I think it's another sticker. Oh, yeah. It is a different colored sticker. So what I think I'm going to do, since I have these 2 different colored ones, I'm going to go ahead and put down 2 more instead of just the total 3. I got another one right here. Well, I got 2 stuck together here, so I'm going to take them apart and I'll just use them. Get that little piece out if I can with my fingernail here. There we go. Now I want to put these 2 pieces down, and when I put it together, that will give me a little extra. I'm going to build from the center out, so that'll give me a little extra difference. Eye candy. I don't know what you want to call it. It'll just give it a different look than if they were all identical. You could do it with identical tags. You could probably just ink them up and put them down like they are, or stamp on them, or cut them out of different colored papers. I just had so many of these. I wanted to come up with some way that I could use them up. Certainly I could make tiny little pockets. However, when you make teeny tiny ones, it gets a little tedious being that tiny. So I'm really not fond of trying that. So what I'm going to do, however, is make them into something. I might try another video and make something else out of them. We'll see what I come up with. Who knows? All right. So there we have my only green one, but that's okay. I did say I'm going to ink these. So let me get the others out of my way and in my line of sight. So give me a minute here to get all these things cleaned up on my desk so that I can, oh, I don't want to get that one caught up in there, and I don't want those larger labels because they will probably be used on this as well. At least one of them I think I'm going to use. I might use 3 of them. I don't know. We'll see what it looks like when I get done. Push those over a bit. All right, I do have this here so I know about how long I'm going to shoot for 8 inches. So let's see. Let's start with this baby in the middle. And I'm going to put these down in this sort of fashion. Wonder by doing so, though, if I should start at the top. Now you guys have me thinking it over. I'm going to start at the top and bring them down. So these top 2 are just going to be diagonally glued like that. And then I'm going to do the next 2 in exactly the same way. So let's see. I don't need a lot of glue. I don't need to put glue on the back of the whole thing. So I'm just going to put it here on this corner. And it will probably spread very easily, so I don't want a whole bunch. We'll put that one there and just kind of put them together like a V. I can come back and get that piece of stuff. And I'm just going to grab a cloth over here from the side in case I need to wipe something up. Got it. There we go. Like a way I can wipe up my extra bit of glue here so that I don't glue my belly band down to my tabletop. I'm going to punch that piece out too. And I'll straighten them up again, because until my glue grips, it will be just a wee bit. It won't hold together. It's going to be flimsy until that glue starts to grip there, which it's doing now. There we go. All right, so now we have those 2 pieces. You can see them well. Pretty good. And let's see, I'm going to come along with 2 more. Let's grab this one and this one. We'll put the blue on one side. So I'm going to put these 2 together as well in the same manner. So I'm going to glue them all together in pairs, and then I'll glue each of my pairs together. How many tickets did I do here? I think what I'll do is see how many I've got and just glue in pairs until I run out. And then I can glue them whatever length I might need them when I put them together to get the right length that I want. So now we have this one. So let's get the excess here and pick it up so I can get some excess off the back here. Next time, Miriam, use less glue. All right, so let's do that. Very similar to the other one. They do not have to be exactly perfect. Remember, nothing in a journal is going to be perfect. You do not, the goal is not to strive for perfection. It is to create something and enjoy creating it. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got one odd one. We might end up doing another one quickly to finish it off if we need it at the end here. Let's just see what we got. We might not even need them all. I'm not going to put quite as much glue on here as I have been, because that way I won't have too much to wipe off. Smart, huh? All right. Try to kind of be careful you don't glue your stickers or tags upside down if you have them. So let's do, I don't think let's do these 2 next. And in each of these instances, I'm taking the right side over the left. Don't know why I did that, but I did, and I'm going to keep it consistent here so that they are all very similar. Trying to get this little space here similar or somewhat similar in most of them. There we go. Again, there's no right or wrong way here. It's just what I'm doing as a preference for me. You can do it any way you'd like. If you don't like how I've done it, you can certainly glue yours together differently, or maybe this will just inspire you to do something different with yours. Let's put the darker one on top and the blue one on the bottom here. Okay. This is just a really simple concept. Anybody else can probably put this together in no time. It does take me a little bit longer gluing and sticking things down and maneuvering my hands, so that's why. Now, we're going to put these down, and what I'm going to do is, let's see how I want to do this. I think I just want to put them down layered over each other in this manner, and just, I don't want to cover them up. I want each one to show most of the tags before it. So let's get that corner there with that corner, and we're going to cover basically this section here with the glue. I probably will get too much on it the first time, but we'll see here what I can do. Alrighty. I'm going to put this one down on top here. And then we're going to pick it up and hold on to it so that we do not end up gluing it to our table for a minute. Wipe off any of the excess glue from the back. And this is coming out to be pretty good thickness. Make sure you hold them down, because sometimes when you use the white glues, your little pieces might warp and try to pull up. So you want to make sure you get them pushed down good. And let's see, we'll do these two next. And I'm going to put it on here this time. I'm just going to put it down here. So that should be enough to hold the next set. And we'll put those on right like this. Adjust it if we have to. It was the first one we glued, so there's not going to be a lot of adjusting there, folks, as far as those two tickets. All right, now we've got that. So let's put some more down here. Yeah, see, this is wanting to pull up here too. That's all right. When I put the glue down, I'll make sure I get it pressed down good. And usually after you do something like this, you can put it under your mat or under something with a little substance to it. And usually when it completely dries, it'll dry right out and you won't have to worry about anything warping on you. All right, so now we have that. And we're going to put this down. Let's see how long this is. I'm going to come along, and that's only 6 inches. I'm going to see how many more labels I need here. And I'm going to go ahead and try to do 1 or 2 more groups here. So hopefully I can get 4 more out. Oh, I did that completely opposite of what I should have done it. I don't know if anybody caught that while I was doing it. If you yell louder, I couldn't hear you. All right. Of course, it would be the back where don't need it to be. All right, let's see if we can do this here and do a better job of it this time. There we go. And again, that's about 6 inches because my plastic roller I've got right here, it's going from top to bottom. It might be hard for you all to see because it's clear, but it's about 6 inches. So I do want to see if I can't get it. I have a few more here. Oh yeah, I got plenty. Here's one I've already done. So let's just pull 3 more out. Here's that one. And we will simply put, I'd rather not use that sticker if I can keep from it because it does look a little smaller, but I will if I don't have others here. Here's a couple more. Here's a fatty one. And here's another fatty one. And here's hopefully another fatty one. Hopefully it's not just a sticker part, which guess what? It is, but that's okay. I still have enough here, the bigger pieces. So let's do, which one? Oh, those are exactly the same. So, all right. We'll use one of them. And then we'll get the last 2. And we'll be just about done. If you make anything that you might want to share with me, I do have a Facebook group, Junk Journal with Paper Wheels. So you can jump on over there and share something with me or message me there. And if you're not able to share on my page, I'm not sure how my settings are exactly. I can share things with you so that I can fix it so that you will be able to share things if you can't. Sorry, when I start gluing and concentrating, I can't think and talk at the same time, I guess. So let's see here. Oh, did you see what I did there? I did that completely opposite of all the others. So let's take some of that glue off here. I don't have a wet wipe. I just had some tissues here, so hopefully I can get it off here without removing everything. Oh, that sticker already looks a little grungy, so I didn't do it. It's got some grunginess up here too. Let's put it on this piece this time. Do a little bit better. Okay, now I need 2 more. We'll set this one up here for now. It'll be glued down on here, but I'm not going to put the glue on it just yet. I'll let it dry a bit while I do the last 2 I've got to do here. And we'll use this piece in this dark, I think it's, I don't know if it's black or navy, but for my purposes, I'm going to call it navy, and we'll use it and get these things down here. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I am now up to, I believe it's 106. Might not sound a lot to you that have been around YouTube for a while, but to me it's a big deal. And I'm really glad to be there, and I'm glad to continue growing. I'm very happy that people like my videos. If you're not watching and you're not subscribed, please do so. It costs nothing. And if you hit the little bell, you'll get notified when I post new videos. I've been trying to post one. My goal is to do one every day for the 100 days. Missed a few days there because I was ill, but I came back and picked right up where I left off. I believe it was only a couple days, so I am now, this is my day, give me a minute, 13, I think this is day 15, I believe. You'll know, you probably already know that because it will be posted with my video information, so I just can't remember off the top of my head, unfortunately. That's what happens when you're soon to be 60. your memory isn't always 100%. Well, my memory hasn't been 100% even when I was in my 30s and 40s, but you know what I'm trying to say here? That's just how it goes. All right, so now we're going to add these two on here. I thought about maybe putting something in the center here, but let's see. We'll lay it on there once we get these last two glued and see what you think. And if it works, that's the only decoration you really need for something like this, because it is a decoration in and of itself. So now we have this piece, which would look very good as a belly band. It measures approximately 8 inches tall, because my ruler is 6 inches. You could put it along a page edge, or you could use it for a belly band. It is still fairly thick, and once it completely dries, it'll be held together really well, and you won't have to worry about it coming apart on you. I do have a few of these pieces here that I thought maybe I would see, and I don't like that, if it would look okay in the center, but I think I just want the tags, really. Let's see here about this one, since it is a bit smaller. That one's not bad. What do you guys think? I tell you what, I'm going to let you help me figure this one out, folks. Anybody that watches my video between now and day, let's see, we don't want to make it too long. Between now and March today is the what? Let's say between now and March 20th. I'm not sure exactly where we are. Comment below whether you think I should include that, ink around it and include it, or not include it. And this is simply going to be a page belly band on a page. I could come along here and tie it with some string on here if I chose to do that later on. So let me know, whether you think I should include this as part of my belly band, or should I just leave it as is? Comment below, let me know what you think. Please try to post your comment before March 20th, 2025. And whichever one of you, whichever gets the most votes between now and the 20th, that's what I'm going to do. There we go. That's said and done. All right, so I'm going to put this to the side and let it dry, and we'll see how many votes I get for that or not for that. And I will come back on here after that date on one of my videos, and I will show you the finished inked product. Probably, I will probably know by then what journal it's going in, and I will probably know by then whether or not you voted for the piece to go on top or to not go on top. Thank you everybody for joining me today. I hope you all enjoyed this simple little video, and I hope you get some tags out and make yourself some, you can even use tickets to make a belly band. Make yourself a ticket or tag belly band and post it, comment, let me know what you think, and please vote on that centerpiece. Be sure you subscribe. There will be that option once this video is completed. Thank you all for joining me, and I appreciate every one of you for joining in, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks a lot, y'all.